Hello and welcome to Nightwater. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. This is an incremental, relaxing automation game. Yes, and we're going to be playing it, and we're going to see what it's all about. And this actually has a vibe of Forager, a vibe of 3D Forager in actual fact. As you can see right here, we can walk around and we can do all kinds of crazy cool things. So, as you can see, I've already started a little bit, and we are going to be attempting to reach Milestone 3 for wood and 100 wheat for Milestone 2. So there's a reason why we want to do that, of course, because every single time you reach a milestone, you have the ability to gather additional crafting structures and items and all kinds of really cool things. So what you could do is you can hold left click and you can just attack things, and that's going to allow you to, you guessed it, harvest. Yes, harvest or forage if you want to if you want to go there. Anyway, we've already unlocked, as you can see right there, Milestone 3, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of wheat as well, because obviously I did have a save beforehand, and we're just going to be... Oh, there we go. We got wheat oil. What we're actually hoping to get from this, as far as I'm aware, is to get pipes. We want to try to get some pipes so that we can create, you guessed it, a rather wonderful automation system. So what we can do is we can extend our or increase our storage capacity. So there you go. Primitive pipe is now unlocked. So we should now place a primitive chest and a primitive pipe. So let's actually just make sure that I even have a chest, because do I even have a chest with me somewhere? This is my inventory. I don't think I actually have a chest, even though I probably should somewhere. I think I actually placed one down, but I don't think that's saved. But whatever the case, we're just going to be doing a little bit of... Wait a minute, let me have a look here. Yes, there's the primitive chest, so we can literally build that right away. There it is. And as you can see, there is a small arrow there that basically tells us where the input is. Yes, so what we're going to do is we're just going to place that roundabout there, and then we can create some primitive pipes. Ah, never mind. We can't do that just yet. We will need gears and oil. Yes, gears and oil to be able to do that. So let me just run over to the workbench, and we're just going to craft 2 of these. Thank you. And we'll just craft 10 of these. As you can see, it's quite a few. Oh, actually, wow, there's a significant amount, actually. There's actually quite a lot. All right, so yeah, that's very nice. Now we can place the primitive pipe down over here as well. There we go. Let's just build that. And there it is. Done. Look at that. Yes, look at that. Absolutely fantastic. So now what we can do is every single time our wood harvester does some harvesting, it's going to be placing it in this storage chest here, which has a capacity of 30 in comparison to the capacity of 20 of the actual harvester itself. Well, technically what it's going to do is it's going to fill up the storage here. So then it's going to have 30 in there, and then it's going to fill up the storage in here, which is 20. So we're technically going to have 50 instead of just 20, which is extremely nice. So we can now expand our island to unlock the last forest biome. So what we can do is we can do a little bit of something here. So for example, we can do this. This is what we're going to do. So we're going to get some stone bricks, some planks. I don't think we can go anywhere else. No, this is the other forest biome right there. So this is basically what you do, by the way. This is the main progression mechanic, and you basically get resources. You use those resources to craft things, to create automation systems, and then you use them to unlock additional biomes. As you can see, this area here is basically exactly what you are going to be expanding into. So it really makes a huge difference. Now we are going to, going to go back to the crafting bench, and we're going to see what we can do. All right, so there's some stone bricks. I might need some more stone, actually, all things considered. Yeah, I probably will. Do I need more of anything else, actually? I should have actually pinned that, to be honest. You can pin important things to the UI. I just did not do that just now, but you know, let's face it, we need stone. So I'm going to try and get some stone here, and then we'll see what we can do about expanding the biome. And there it is. We now have enough planks as well as stone bricks to be able to manifest this forest biome, and you can see exactly what is going to happen. We can now explore the dark thicket, which is over here. As you can see, this wasn't here before. This is the line. Technically this would have just been a void of some kind, but now it's not. So let's explore the dark thicket. Your machines continue to operate while you are away. Minigames can unlock powerful buffs. And I don't know what these minigames are all about. This is the first time I've actually taken a look at this, so let's have a look. Okay, what is this? Explore the dark thicket and cut down trees to receive minigame specific resources. The dark thicket has different areas with different trees. Use the gathered resources to upgrade your skills and become better at cutting down trees until you become strong enough to cut down the elder tree in the north. Progress the wood dust milestone to unlock strong buffs and unique buildings. Gather enough resources for repeatable upgrades to become the strongest lumberjack in history. Okay, so these are the upgrades as you can see right here. And indeed, we need to get the axe skill, of course. And we need to get a bunch of other stuff too. But yeah, what we need to do first is get this. Yes. So let's enter the dark thicket and see what we can do here. Okay, so we've got 20 seconds. Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. Oh, I'm, as you can see, there is a cooldown. There is a 1 second cooldown on the axe. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get more than 2 trees done. I wasn't able to get more than 2 trees done. But that doesn't actually matter because, as you can see, I now have the ability to increase my axe damage. So that has now basically 100% increased it. So we now have 20 damage instead of 10. So I have the ability to now chop down trees in 3 hits instead of 6. Or whatever it is. I'm not entirely sure what it was before. But yeah, we're actually having a much better time, as you can see right here. Very, very easy for us to chop these down. Maybe we can... Oh, no, we weren't able to make it, unfortunately, this time. But that's okay. Because now we can upgrade yet more stuff. And there are 5 levels to this as well, by the way. Permanently increases the amount of time you have while exploring the dark thicket by 5 seconds. I don't really care about that. I do care about the upgrade of damage. That is actually going to be the, in my opinion at least, I think that's probably going to be the most important thing. Although, to be fair, yeah, look at that. Now it's 2 hits. 2 hits to literally kill every single tree. That's absolutely perfect. I say kill. I should say harvest. Yes. Harvest the trees. Harvest them. Harvest them. Yes, there we go. There we go. Okay, one more? Nope. Okay, unfortunate that we didn't get one more, but that's okay. We now have enough to be able to, well, we can't do this, so we'll just increase the amount of time that we have, and then we also have this. Trees struck by the axe skill deal 50% base damage to nearby trees and apply on-hit effects. I actually think the minigame is extremely fun. Surprisingly enough, you wouldn't expect a minigame to be this fun, but yes, that's actually really, really nice, and I love the fact that we have the ability to increase our, shall we say, our permanent harvesting skills, or at least I hope so. I'm not entirely sure if that's even going to be the case, but yeah, it's going to be fun to find out. Let's see if we can do it. Yep, there we go. Whew, that was nice. Okay, just about made it. And we can, of course, get this now. The area of effect might be somewhat useful. Do we want to do that, or do we want to go for this? Axe skill applies poison effect, lasting 2 seconds and dealing 10 base damage per second. That's actually insane. I am going to be taking that every day of the week. You know why? Because what I can now do is I think I can probably hit a tree and then run on. Yep. Look at that. That's actually insane if you think about it. Look at the amount of damage that we can do right now and the amount of resources. Wow, that was crazy. Okay, yeah, so we just got so many resources just by me running around randomly. That was very, very nice. Ooh, permanently increases axe skill damage per hit by +50. That's insane. Okay, yeah, we can also increase the poison passives damage. We can do area of effect damage as well if we want to. I think we're just going to increase the time that we have. That's probably going to be the best course of action. Okay, so yeah, once again, all I need to do is just hit things once. And then we can immediately move on. And we've got a load more time this time around. So we've got massive amounts of resources coming our way, hopefully. Or not? Did we not get that much this time? I felt like we didn't get that much this time. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but okay. I think what we'll do is we're probably going to do a couple of runs here. I'm going to unlock the area of effect ability, even though I'm not entirely sure what it's going to do. Increases the area effects passive damage by 10% or by 10%, or increase the radius. Let's increase the radius a little bit. I have no idea whether that is going to affect the poison. I don't know whether that's going to affect the poison. So if I hit this, yeah, it does actually affect that. Okay, that's hilarious. Yeah, so what we need to ideally do is go to a place where we can, well, just try to get as much resource as possible and then try to get our poison damage to increase, because if we can get massive amounts of poison damage, I will only need to hit trees once in the area, and then I'll have them all dying, and it will be very, very easy for us. That's the idea, right? So yeah, we've got 75 now, so I can actually increase the base damage. Yeah, let's do that. Poison damage increased. So this is going to be even funnier than it was beforehand. So what we can now do is this. Yeah, these trees are literally just dying instantaneously. And I can do this maybe. I'm not entirely sure if I can just leave. I think we can just leave them. I think we can just leave the trees now, actually. I think we can. Look at that. Okay, yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, there you go. We did it. Look at that. How crazy cool is that? I love it. All right, so look at that. I just got 146. 146 of that stuff. That's crazy cool. Okay, I love it. Okay, so what we're going to do, actually, well, I do need to spec into this. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this. I don't really like doing that. Timer will gain 0.1 seconds for every tree felled by the axe skill. Okay, I guess that's okay. Oh, we need to get axe cooldown reduction. That would be very, very useful. Alright, yeah, so I think we're actually in a really nice position here. Let me just go over to the progression. Wood dust milestone? Oh yeah, there's a load. Look at that. If I literally get 50,000, I'll get a tree altar which slowly generates wood. Wow. Okay, that's actually kind of insane. We also have wood farmer speed, increased sprint speed, and so on and so forth. What is this stuff? What is that? I don't know what that is. Wood resin is dropped from white trees that grow in the east near the waterfall. Okay, okay. You know, I could actually play this game. I could literally play this game forever, and I don't think I need to play the main game. I can just play the mini game because the mini game is hilariously fun. I'm actually surprised that it is so fun. Like I said, I think it is hilarious how good it is. Let me see. I don't think I'm actually going to kill these that easily. No, I'm not killing these trees that easily. Oh no, they have so much HP. Oh no. Okay, yeah, no, this is not going to work. Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. So I need to go to the other trees. Yeah, so that was my bad. That is not a good idea. We should go to the white trees by themselves. The other ones that have the slightly mottled look to them. That is not a good idea. Let's not go over there. We can probably do a very, very nice thing later on once we have more. Can I do this? No, they've got a little bit of HP, as you can see right there. They've got a lot more HP, those ones, but not as much as the mottled ones. So let's just try to stick in our main region here, and we'll probably have a good time. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, I got 217. Very, very nice. I gotta say, I'm actually very much enjoying that. And I'd like, I kind of, you know what? I don't know. What do I want to go for? Do I want to go for more time, or do I want to go for more damage? We could technically go for more damage here. I think we'll go for more damage. I know that sounds kind of hilarious, but you know what? You've already seen the minigame a whole bunch of times now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the minigame a whole bunch, and hopefully I'll be able to afford most of the upgrades. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so I've now gotten some pretty nice upgrades. I don't think I'm anywhere close to being able to destroy the Elder Tree. As you see here, its heart has a 50% chance of dropping when it is felled. So obviously we want to try to get that as best as we can. Now, we do have a bunch of milestones, as you can see. I've actually harvested almost 6,000 wood dust, if you can believe it. And yeah, you can see here, a totem that restricts resource spawns in its effect area to trees only. Very, very useful if you want to try to automate things a little bit better. You also have resource gain here, increase the amount you can receive of any resource by +2. Obviously, that's really nice. And then we also have the Forest Luck ability. The player has a 100% chance to receive double items when manually destroying any tree. Doesn't affect trees in the Dark Thicket, of course. But yeah, I really would like to get... the tree altar, I think, is insane. An altar that slowly generates wood. Obviously, I have no idea what kind of resources that actually provides. Or should we say needs to be able to create it and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to show you exactly how we are now doing. As you can see, I can literally hit one tree in this area and it absolutely gets slaughtered. And what's even cooler is that we can run through these white trees here. And I don't even need to worry about... actually hitting them more than once, and I don't have to worry about hitting every single one either, because we have this massive AoE radius that just absolutely it hits everything. It hits everything, and the poison that we have, the poison lasts so long that it does so much damage to every single thing around it that we don't even need to hit them anymore. That's it. It's so nice. Look at how much damage we were able to do there, and I almost cleared out the entire area. Did you see that? Absolutely amazing. 1,600 we just got in that one run. Now, technically, I could get the bit and hog skill here, but I will need to reach claim milestone 3 to be able to unlock this ability. In other words, I will have to go out and actually do, you know, real world things instead of just doing the mini game. But for me personally, I absolutely love the mini game, so I kind of want to do more of it. You know, that's the funny thing about this, you know. See, but yeah. Anyway, we are gonna just increase our damage a little bit more. You can see these things actually require the Heart of the Elder, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for us to get our hands on that, at least at the moment. Is there anything else I can spec into? Yeah, there is this thing. Yeah, this thing. Okay, so not a terribly big fan of that, but what we can actually try to do is maybe, just maybe, we can go over to the left. I'm actually wondering whether we'll be able to do something with that. Not sure whether we should just farm the white trees some more. As you can see, these guys literally have 2,000 HP. I could try and just knock one down, I guess. How much did we get? 26? Not too sure whether I like that. I mean, we're getting wood bark, which is good, right? Wood bark is really, really good because we do need that for the next upgrades. We're not getting the other stuff, by the way, now. We're not getting the sap or anything, so that is indeed a choice. We need to choose where we want to go, of course. And there you go. All right, so we did actually get 37. All right, that's not too bad. I should be able to get something. Yeah, we can increase our time. We can increase our area of effect damage. We can increase our damage in general. Yeah, okay, so we'll increase our time because, let's face it, more time is always good, right? And then we're just going to go back on in. And this time, I am going to just go to the white trees. I think that's probably best for us right now. Because I just want to try and earn a lot of wood dust. Just a huge amount of wood dust. That's all I really want right now. And that is the easiest for us right here. You know, obviously we want to make sure that we do get the wood bark as well, but this is just so much easier for the wood dust. Look at how much we're getting from this, and wood resin is crazy. Maybe we can do a little bit like this, get like that. There we go. And indeed, we can increase the duration of our poison a little bit more as well, which would actually mean that all of these trees, no matter whether we hit them just once or not, because as you can see, some of them do end up with a little bit of HP left over, so not a terribly big fan of that, but obviously that's just how it is. But you can see here, look at this, I cleared out the entire area basically and still had time left, which was very nice. And indeed, I'm actually wondering, do I have... Yes, I have enough to increase that. Very nice. I have enough to increase this. Great, look at that. So that's maxed out. And this is, well, this is halfway maxed out. And we can probably now that we've gotten two extra damage upgrades, I should technically be able to go over to the dark tree area and do pretty well. So let's try it out. Yeah, I guess it's okay. I guess it's alright. I'm just going to try and hit every single one of these. There we go. Obviously the AoE is really helping us as well. Nice, 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 nice. It's actually helping quite a great deal. I was kind of hoping that we'd have a little bit lower cooldown. I mean, my cooldown isn't actually even bad, to be honest, all things considered. But, yeah, we probably want to do a little bit more with that. Let's see if we can... Yes, 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 yes. Nice, nice. Actually, a huge amount of time. Yeah, loads of time left, actually. Surprisingly so. There we go. All right, we did it. And we got 79 bark. Okay, really good. That means that what I can now do is we might be able to get our area of effect damage increase. We could get poison duration increase. Yeah, we just need a bunch of wood dust, though. That's the thing. We just need so much wood dust. It's actually crazy. So yeah, we're probably just going to be doing that then. And I think maybe... I'd like to see what's ahead of us, because obviously I'm assuming that that will probably be trees that are really difficult. I'm assuming that's 8,000 HP. I think that was 8,000 HP if I recall correctly, so we might have some problems dealing with this. Yep, 10,000. Okay. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. I'm not going to be able to do that right now. Yeah, well, I've obviously wasted this run, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're going to come back and do the white trees again. Alright, so I've actually done a little bit of extra gathering outside the minigame for once, because let's face it, I was getting a little bit addicted to that, hilariously enough, and otherwise, what I have now done is I've unlocked the primitive plant farmer and the primitive rock crusher. And I'm very much going to look forward to using that. Now, let's actually just have a quick look-see here, because I need to place this somewhere like so. Let's try to make sure that we're getting... okay, there we go. Let's just try to do this. Something like... Can I place it there? Yes, I can. Okay, there we go. So we're going to just place it right here. And then we are going to be placing a chest. And we're going to place the chest around about there, I guess. And then we are going to need a pipe. Unfortunately, I don't have what I need. As you can see, I do need those gears and everything. So I will have to make my way back to the workbench. I kind of wish the workbench and so on and so forth would actually follow me. But, you know, that's a little bit... that's not really going to work. Okay, yeah. We're going to need more clay as well, because there is something that we need to unlock using that. And there's the wooden gears. We need to get some stone bricks as well. I think we need stone bricks. I think we need like 4 or something like that for the rock crusher. And let me have a look. Yes, that is actually true. Okay, very nice. I'm not actually lying about that. That's great, because I thought I was lying to myself there for a second. Okay, so let's actually see. What can we do? Where can we go? Ah, somewhere around here. There we go. Alright, so let's just do something like... we can only do 4 things, I believe. Let's do something like this. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So we need more of that as well in just a second. Let's do this. And I'm going to literally just build a workbench right here because I can't be bothered to run back. And we are otherwise just going to be getting some wheat oil. There we go. And I think that's it, right? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, fantastic. Now we can just do this. There we go. And that's going to be gathering stuff, as you can see right there. Now, technically, the best course of action would be to actually place these buildings right next to the minigame, because technically what they'll do is they will continue gathering, of course. They will continue gathering, and you will then be able to just come back here anytime you want, and you can take their stuff, and then you're going to have a great time. Like, for example, right here, obviously, this is going to be... Yeah, this has already gathered so much wheat. I kind of wish there was a way for us to automatically gather stuff. I'm assuming there will be a way for us to automatically gather stuff, because you can see here we have a tinker station, primitive collector. We'll collect all items inside harvesters, assemblers, and chests in its area when interacted with. This is extremely powerful. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get that for a very long time, because I need to actually mine another 160 clay, which is hilarious. But yeah, we are going to need a primitive assembler here, which is a rudimentary auto crafter for simple recipes. Now that's obviously extremely nice as well. I do need... What do I need to do for that again? What do I need to do? Stone, right? Yeah, I think I need to do stone. So the one problem that I also have is that I do need to start digging away some more clay, because that I think we need one extra milestone. I think that milestone is very much necessary for the minigame. Clay brick. That might actually be the thing that we need to do. Let me actually run back there right now, and we're gonna have a look-see, because this might allow me to unlock this other ability. No, clay milestone 3. That's insane. I feel like that's insane. Anyway, we did actually unlock the Berserk skill. I don't know whether you've seen this already, but if you haven't, well, here it is. Basically, the Berserk skill is really nice, because what it does is it increases movement speed, damage output, and resource gain by 50%. It lasts 7 seconds, 5 seconds by default, I believe, or 6 seconds by default, and it has a cooldown of 20. So it's pretty nice. You can obviously increase your speed and resource gain and all that wonderful stuff by getting some other things at the same time. And you can also see that we have a bunch of other upgrades and so on and so forth that we could potentially get. But I don't have the heart thing. Generally, what I would like to do is I would like to get this stackable damage. This would be extremely powerful. But yeah, we don't have the ability to do that just yet. And I would like to get repeatable upgrades here as well. Obviously this is, well, clearly, as you see here, look at this, permanently increases movement speed while sprinting by 15%. I mean, really, how can we say no to that, right? That's absolutely crazy good. And the Elder drop rate would also be really nice too. So technically we should go in there more, but I was thinking about what is claim milestone 3? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm literally gonna build a research table right here, because I'm lazy. I'm not gonna run back there. Okay, so let's have a look. Where is clay milestone 3? Let's have a look. Maybe that's probably not gonna help me that much. I don't know where clay milestone 3 is. Wait. How do we see that? There it is. Okay, so we need... Is it... it's this. It's only another 46. Collect 46 more clay. That's easy, no? I think that's easy. Okay, we could probably do that. Let me actually just see. No, this is stone. This is clay right here. There we go. Technically, I should have gotten a stone collector thing over here. This probably would have been the best thing to do, but I'm not doing it very efficiently, let's just say that. But it's okay. It's fine, you know. Most of the time we're going to be okay here. We are only getting 1 clay per gather here for some reason. I don't know why that is. It's just random, of course. I think we should be fine. If we can just get 1 or 2 more gathers, then we should reach milestone 3, and then I can get that nice new ability for the minigame, and then we can move on and actually do some crazy cool stuff. Alright, so I actually did get to clay milestone 3, I believe, and I unlocked this thing, which is really cool. This is the AoE collector thing, which basically allows you to, as you see right there, interact with it once, and you can immediately collect everything in the area, which is, in my opinion, amazing. So I am very much enjoying that, because you can literally just go up to it and immediately press it without having to go through here and go through here and do all of this stuff. I'm obviously just doing this because I don't have enough of the ingredients to be able to make another one without having to return to a workbench. But this obviously makes things much easier for us, because all I have to do now is come here, interact with that thing one time, and then I can go back to the wonderful minigame and literally just do that. You can see here that I can now also unlock the throwing axes, and I will be doing that, and we can then get a little bit of extra damage through this. And then we can also increase, as you see right here, the amount of time that we have to explore, which is obviously extremely nice. Each and every one of these skills has the ability to increase the time that you have in the minigame, which does make a big difference. What is this? Trees struck by this permanently receive plus 50% more damage and drop plus 50% more resources. That's insane. Okay, yeah, probably want to do that. Permanently increases the weakness. Okay, that's pretty cool too. Oh man, there's so much really good stuff here, isn't there? Yeah, okay. Permanently decreases the cooldown. I don't know what the cooldown is actually. Let's have a look. The cooldown is only 9 seconds. That's actually insane. All right, yeah. So we are just going to be going straight on into the minigame once again. We have 90 seconds now. 90 seconds. That's insanely good. Wow, I am actually really surprised. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to use my Berserk ability here a little bit as well, and we'll just try to continue doing this. Use my little axe to throw that. I don't know how good that actually is, to be honest. I guess it seems fine. I mean, does it actually penetrate multiple trees? Because I actually don't know whether that's the case. It doesn't seem like it, but maybe it does. I wouldn't know. But yeah, we are getting a huge amount of wood dust as a result of this as well, by the way, because obviously all of this stuff increases your resource gain by a significant amount. So really makes a huge difference, especially considering the fact that I can now basically clear out this entire section of darkwood trees. And wow, yeah, actually so significant, in fact, that we're basically done. Look at that. I might even be able to, you know what? We might even be able to make it to the elder tree, to be honest. I think we might be able to make it there. Yeah, there we go. We hit all of these. Let's go for the Berserk. Nice. Look at that. 117 wood dust in one fell swoop. Crazy. And we might be able to get, there we go. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Let's do this. A little bit more wood dust right there, and there you go. All right, so we literally cleared out basically every single thing. There are a handful left. I actually don't know. Do they respawn? Do they actually respawn over time? I don't think so, right? No, well, whatever the case, we did get a massive amount. Look at that. We've now got 4,100. So much wood bark as well. Look at that. So much wood bark. And yeah, let's just spec into this. Time between axe swings. Yeah, I mean, I do want to get that, obviously, but there's a number of other things that we want to get. Like, let's say we want to increase our time there. Do we want to increase our time there? Generally, I want to get... Well, I guess we should increase our time there. Yeah, we should probably do that a little bit more. Let's do the weakness thing a bit more. Let's do this. Permanently increase the radius as well. And... yeah, we could have obviously increased this as well here if we wanted to. Oh, no, we can't increase that anymore. But the Berserk one actually does provide you with a significant increase. 10 seconds every single time. And now we have 104 seconds. Oh, that is amazing. Okay, yeah. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try to make it to the Elder Tree this time. Highly doubt... You know what? I highly doubt this is going to work. But we can try it. Let's see how it goes. Because these trees right here are insane. I mean, look at that. It's going to take a long time for me to kill them, but it depends on what we're going to get from them. What are we going to get? Forest luck. Okay, we got 449 wood dust. Is that actually good? Is that actually good? I don't know. Maybe if we end up using our Berserk ability a little bit more. There we go. Almost 1,000. Literally almost 1,000 wood dust from these things. Okay, they don't seem to give anything else. Apart from that. Okay. There's the Elder Tree, by the way. How much does it actually have? I don't know. I'm probably not going to have a look at it just yet. Yeah, let's kill that. Thank you. 1,000. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so, some of this stuff is actually really, really good, and other times it's absolute suck. So, yeah, we just need to make sure that we hit these things appropriately and make sure that we have the buffs on. That's what's going to really make the big difference here. Yeah, but I think... Do we? I think we have enough bark, don't we? I think we probably have enough bark, so it's probably not necessary for us to get any more. But the wood dust is really, really important, of course. Okay, let's see how much we actually need to kill. 100,000! 100,000! It's 100,000! Oh my goodness. Okay, that is actually kind of insane. Okay, I don't know how we're going to do that, but yeah, 100,000 is the... is the elder tree. Okay, the question is, I think we probably, let's see here, unlocks weakness aura. Trees around you will periodically receive the weakness effect. That's actually incredible. Let's take that. Permanently increase the weakness aura's ability base radius. Wow, okay. Yeah, let's do a whole bunch of that. Thank you very much. I don't have any more of these, unfortunately. What's this? Active skill cooldown. Oh, felled by it. Oh, yeah, that's not very good in my opinion. Permanently increased damage. Okay, well, that could be kind of good, I guess. We can increase the damage boost of this if we want to. I guess we will increase the damage boost. Not a big fan of that, actually, but we will. And now we have 9,000 of this dust stuff, but that's it. We don't have anything else. That's actually insane. Okay, I don't know how we're going to do this, but I guess we'll see. I'm going to just go straight on through the white trees, just get as much as I can possibly get. I need a lot of resin, so we'll try to do that. Obviously, the Berserk ability is going to come in mighty handy here. The thrown axe thing, not so much, unfortunately. But good enough, I guess. Good enough. We just need a decent amount. I'm actually wondering whether maybe, you know what? Maybe I would be able to deal with the elder tree if I just go for it, you know? If I mean, I have a huge amount of time, right? So I might be able to make it. That would be pretty fun. I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm going to go through here anyway. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's do Berserk. Let's try to get this out of the way. We don't even need this, actually. We don't even need this. We just need resin. So I should probably see how far we can get in about 40 seconds. Let's see how far we can get in 40 seconds. We might be able to make it. Actually, I think we might be able to be honest. I mean, we're not inflicting bad damage. I mean, we've done 25% so far, and technically we would have more than enough time. We've done 30,000 in that much time. I don't know. For me, that seems pretty cool. I think that seems pretty nice, actually. So, yeah, I think we could probably make it. Yeah, I mean, look at that. We did 50,000 in 40 seconds, and we have 100 seconds. It's very, very easily doable, in my opinion. I think we can probably do it. So let me just spec into something here. I'd like to get more of this. Let me see. I should probably have gone for that, to be honest. Let's increase the weakness strength. Get a load of that. I want weakness strength massively here, because the weakness strength actually will make a massive difference to how effective we are against the elder tree itself. Because if we just stand next to it, the aura will just continue applying over and over again. What's this? Unlocks double poison damage ability. Trees with active poison effects will receive double damage. Well, the Berserk skill is active. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, well, whatever the case, let's make our way in and let's try to kill the elder tree. I'm just going to go for it now. I'm going to kill trees along the way because that does actually halt the timer a little bit. Because of a passive we have, it actually makes it a little bit easier for us to make it there without... Ooh. I'm actually not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to do this, because 40... What was it? I think 40 seconds was 50%, right? 40 seconds was 50%, and we are at 80 seconds. Okay, this is really... we might not make it, I don't know. We'll give it a go. It looks as though we're probably going to make it. Look at that, 10,000 HP remaining, and we just need to do one more little berserk right there, and boom, there you go. We literally did it, and we got 4 hearts of the Elder. Wow, that's actually kind of insane. Yeah, because we obviously used Berserk and our weakness ability at the same time. So basically we got even more resources than we otherwise would have. And now I can do an amazing amount of stuff. Yes, we can actually get this now. As you can see right there, permanently grants plus 10 axe skill base damage for every 50 trees felled. Or we can get 2 meters of radius for every 50 trees felled, which is incredible. That getting those permanent increases is going to make so much difference. So yeah, we're actually going to be doing that. Let me just have a look see here though. I just want to make sure we're not missing out on anything. Yeah, we'll just do this. Let's just have a look here. Permanently increase Berserk skill duration by 1 second for every 50 trees felled. Yes, taking that. Yeah, that's actually amazing. Like that, I'm not even exaggerating. That is so good. 50 trees. I mean, literally, I am literally harvesting so many of these trees. It's gonna be incredible. Let's just go to the easiest ones, and we need to get resin anyway, obviously. But this is gonna be so good. I don't know how many trees I'm actually killing every single time. Every single time we do a run. But the fact is, if I can just eliminate 100 trees per run, that's 2 seconds to Berserk every single time. And 2 seconds to Berserk, if you could think about that, every single run you do. Yes. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good that you can literally just... You can probably run around in Berserk 100% of the time at that point, which I think is so good that I really cannot say no. So we're going to have to do something about that. Let's just try to kill these things as fast as we can. I do need to get more bark, a little bit more bark. There we go. Yeah, nice. And just throw the axe. There we go. Just make sure we're getting as much benefit as possible from our resource generators. And we still got 30 seconds remaining. It's actually quite funny because now that we have done this, now we have an even easier time eliminating the elder tree. And it's going to be bonkers how fast we can probably kill it. Because we're going to have Berserk almost all the time. And if we basically make sure that Berserk is fully leveled up, it's going to be even crazier. So I really cannot wait to do that. But yeah, this is one of those games, you know, it's one of those games where you basically just get addicted to it because you are going to be playing a huge amount. And it's just fun. It's just a huge amount of fun. So yeah, I mean, you can see here, I literally have almost unlocked the fast operating wood harvester with a base capacity of 15 per slot. And obviously, as you see right there, 50,000 more to unlock the tree altar. I think it's pretty easily doable, to be honest. I think it is really, really easily doable. And you also, obviously, as you can see right here, you can get repeatable upgrades that allow you to get some amazing stuff too. But obviously, you need a huge amount to be able to get that. So yeah, probably not going to be... I'm not going to be doing that at the very least. Now, we can also do this. What is this? Resource gained by 2%. Ooh, 2%. That is amazing. I need that. I need that really, really badly, actually. Okay, so let me actually have a look-see here. What is this? We need bark. You know, I'm gonna have to end the episode here, to be honest. I'm gonna have to say goodbye, because otherwise I'm going to be continuing to play this game, and it's going to be ridiculous how much I play it. And this is just the, as far as I'm aware, this is just the demo. So yeah, it's actually staggering how fun this is already. And it's going to get even better, I assume, with time. And I cannot wait to see what that's all about. I don't know. I've been on a incremental game kick recently, and this is a lot of fun. Absolutely a lot of fun. If you want to check it out and add it to your Steam wishlist, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.